Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's Wednesday, February 19th in 2020. Wanted to give you an update on battery solution for the 15 kW inverter. I'm going with 25 2-volt systems, and I'm going to tell you why I did. One thing is the footprint is a little bit shorter than a cabinet. Hang on just a minute. Hey. Yeah, can you give me a minute? I just went live. Okay. All right. Bye. Well, I'm going to make this real short and sweet because you got to get up, do some work. Oh well. Anyway, the 2-volt battery solution at their floating voltage is 2.25 volts each, and normal draw on them is about 2 volts, and then working with the DOD, and I'll explain all that coming up later. But I'm going with 25 instead of 24. So the system I'm putting together will be a 50-volt system, and it'll work within the parameters of the inverter that I've chosen. And hey, Vinny, my good friend Roy just joined us. So I'm going with this battery design, and these are tubular flooded batteries. The one side of the tubes is positively charged, and the resistance is really nice for the battery package, even though it's a lead acid battery. It's a flooded lead acid battery. It'd be pretty easy to keep them pressurized to operate the 15 kW inverter, but you have to have, for surges and stuff, enough reserve power to handle that. Want to point out another feature of cabinets that I'm working with the manufacturer on, and they basically sell a 4 kW package in this unit right here, and various combinations, and we'll custom build, but this is the LiPo battery. One of the cool things is overseas, not in America, but overseas, they've been operating electric vehicles for a very long time. And there's a manufacturer that manufactures batteries called BYD. And when they pull these battery packs out of their buses and things overseas, they instead of going to the recycle yard, they have facilities that recondition these batteries. They take the battery packs apart, recondition them, and reclaim them to where they can be used. And they put a year guarantee on the battery package on a 5-year design. So it's pretty neat. They have a lot of life left in them, and they're able to put them out. I've done the calculation for about $200 a kilowatt hour is what they're able to do it for. For the community at large, I'm getting closer and closer to the benchmark of $100 per kilowatt hour delivered. I'm actually looking out for the whole community, trying to find sources that will deliver to your door from wherever it is, all duty paid, all taxes paid, and a secure U.S. way to pay it. I'm not trying to make a commission on this. I'm not trying to be a middleman. As a lot of you know, I just want to be paid on my labor and what I do. I don't want to create a business. But I've already talked to these manufacturers considering solar panels, concerning, and they know what's up. In other words, you talk to the distributor and you mention, what you're doing and how you came to find them, and they'll know what you're talking about. They'll accept payment for you, and they give you wholesale prices just like they did me. I've already prearranged this for the system. So I've acted on the community's behalf in acting as a reaching out to find the best prices factory direct, and to have it set up business to consumer to where that's done. As we get more repeat with the community of people buying these type things, we'll get more sourcing. It's not what I say about them. I can just tell you that the manufacturer for the inverter, Franklin, is by far one of the best reps I've ever found. As far as the batteries available right here in the U.S., Kathy is the best rep I've found. Meeting the competitive situations to where you can buy these at good pricing, business to consumer. And so the reason I did it that way is because I have a lot of clients out in the field, and I don't want to be a broker or representative bringing packaging into my warehouse and then delivering to them. When the shipment comes, I want them to be able to buy their shipment direct from the factory warranties, and to be hooked up with good people, good representation, to be working with the system. So that's as fair as I know how to do it. And as we get a longer track record with other people doing this type technology. But I want you to keep in mind that for the lithium ion cells, the modular cells, these I found a source for reclaim through Franklin, and they'll be available starting in April to be sold. I have not tested this technology, the lithium ion, with the EV batteries, electric vehicle batteries, because of the MoGen's potential of high voltage going through. I needed lead acid storage is close to the alkaline technology that Nikola Tesla, not Tesla, Elon Musk, but Nikola Tesla used back in the day. And this is close as I can find it. The short circuit range on these is over 7,000 amps. Okay. So you have a lot of reserve amp capacity in this unit. Each one of these units on the model that I chose is just under 100 pounds, about 95 pounds dry. And when you put the electrolyte in them, they come up to weighing right at 170 pounds a piece. Okay. These are the batteries that I'm going to be testing on my own system with the MoGen, and I plan to set them up right underneath this table right here. As far as the batteries, they'll fit right up underneath that table and have the inverter on it, and then I'll be going to my panel as we're doing that, and we'll do those tests primarily first, and then we're going to do the test with the open source version of the MoGen. So to see what we can do, and so you guys will see how I'm doing it and be able to see how it works. So I wanted to keep you posted. The scheduled test date to test this, I'm already past due. I was planning on doing the test yesterday, and I kept getting delayed because I kept finding better and better pricing on my battery packs. And I finally got it down to where my battery packs were really priced very nice. So they'll be coming in shortly. So I should be ready to have a demonstration for you guys somewhere around the February 24th of 2020. I just wanted to keep you posted where I'm at, and hope you guys are having a great day and having fun, because we are. And we'll see you next trip. And thank you, Roy, for stopping by, my bro hand, and thank you for all your work. You are doing some incredible stuff that's going to fit right on into things that I've learned about, and so, but I'm so glad that I chose not to choose to show people exactly the MoGen, because other people are really coming up with some better ideas than what I had, and their testing is leading to some really neat stuff that anybody will be able to openly source, build off the shelf. And that's really what I wanted for the open source community. So the keep on keeping on, keep on experimenting, keep on doing it. I'm just going with a bigger scale of making this work, and there is no free energy, guys. I'm just going to tell you that. We can do some pretty neat things, but by the time you put the cost and equipment and you put that out, your best deal is your grid. The flip side of that is that I was talking to one of my hands that I work with quite a bit, and he was saying, well, you've answered all my questions. He said, I can't figure out how to make the blue smoke come out of it. And I said, well, we'll probably get there, but I've done everything that I can as far as the equipment to keep that blue smoke from happening. And but we're going to be eventually testing 15 kW, and we're going to be running for long periods of time, getting the Q factor way up there beyond what you think. But just understand that you got to have the right type batteries to deal with the energy when you really start kicking it up, because it amplifies about 10 times off the MoGen. And so this is old technology stuff, but this is the first time I'll be applying it in the 15 kW realm. I've never seen anybody else do it. And I've been doing it at the 1.5 kW, but we're going for 15 kW run times. So on the 1.5 kW, I can run 216 hours, which is 9 days before the system runs down, and it runs completely down at that point. Now we're trying to same target 216 hours with 15 kW. And to give you an idea, you better have a gas-fired tweaker plant was one of the suggestions that I had from one of the people I contacted. So the doing some things a little bit different from what's out there, but we're going to find out together what's possible at 15 kW and what's not. And so it's a stepping stone, and again, having fun doing it. Been a blast, and love watching all you guys out there. See you next trip. Bye.